Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. I like the way 4x4 trucks look, but I don't really need the four-wheel drive system that goes along with them. I mean, I'm not tackling 12 inches of snow or a muddy trail on my way to work and back most days. So if I could get the looks of a 4x4 truck, but maybe two-wheel drive and a little better driving vehicle, I think I'd really like that. In fact, I do like that. I like the vehicle I have this week. It's a 2022 Nissan Frontier Pro X. From the outside, the Pro X looks like the 4x4 model. It's got all the gear you need, it looks tough, and you can actually, with traction control, handle some pretty decent trails with it too. I like the way that it looks. I like the new Frontier. It was redesigned for 2022. The vehicle basically been in production for a couple of decades, basically the same form. So I like the new body. It's bigger, it's roomier, and I think it works out really well too. But I like the black grille. I like the Nissan logo with the orange trim. Looks really cool. All the black cladding as well. I like the front too. I like these LED headlamps. Look very nice. Stuck up there in the air blades. Looks really good. Come around the side, 17-inch black alloy wheels with the off-road tires. Like the step bars, those are pretty cool. Everything on it just feels and looks really tough and durable. I really like this too. I like the bars, I like the roll cage. I think it looks really cool. Come around the back. There is actually a step down here. You can press this, step comes down, easier to get into the bed. Spray and bed liner, all the tie-down hooks, and there's a household power outlet on that side of the bed too, so you can plug in your power tools, your camping gear, or whatever else you need in there. The Frontier still feels like it could be washed out after a rough day of play, but it also has all of the luxury and the features that you're really going to want in a pickup truck like this. So I like the infotainment screen. It's all redesigned, of course. The whole interior is redesigned from the previous generation. I like the stitch. There's stitching here and soft touch, and it feels nice enough. But I like the screen, very easy to use, proper volume and tuning knobs, your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This has the Fender audio system. I always love the Fender audio systems when they're in Volkswagens, and it sounds just as good here in the Nissan. Nissan needed a good sound system for their pickups, and I think that works out really well. Dual zone automatic climate control. You also got heated front seats, heated leather wrapped steering wheel. I like the steering wheel, nice, big and thick. Great to grab onto, especially if you're doing a little bit of off-roading. Wireless phone charging here in the console, nice deep cup holders. Plenty of storage here in the console as well. The back seat, you know, the truck's been enlarged a little bit, so there's enough space back there for 2 to 3 people in the back seat. Works out good. So being the latest generation of a Nissan product, it does have all the safety gear on it. So you've got automatic emergency braking in the front, adaptive cruise control, rear cross path detection with auto brake, lane keep assist, everything you need to keep safe on the roads. The powertrain in the Frontier is definitely up to the truck's abilities. It's a 3.8 liter V6, connects to a 9-speed automatic transmission. The engine delivers 310 horsepower, which isn't just a huge amount of power, but it's plenty in a compact mid-sized truck. No problem cruising interstate speeds or getting it up to speed. Fuel economy is a couple ticks better than the four-wheel drive model, at 18 miles per gallon in the city, 24 on the highway. If you want to, you can tow about 6,500 pounds with it. So you can still put a big trailer on the back of it. You can put an RV, put a boat on the back of it, and still have enough truck to do that. But what I really have noticed about driving it is honestly, it feels more like a four-wheel drive truck than I would have expected. It feels heavy. The Bilstein shocks underneath of it are very stiff. They're made for off-roading, but they, really soak up the potholes and rough pavement in the town too. So I like that. You got the skid plates underneath of it if you really want to do some light off-roading. And with this vehicle and the powertrain, the tires, and modern electronic traction control on it, you can really tackle some pretty big trails. I mean, you don't need four-wheel drive to do most of what people need, to get to a campsite or to do some fishing and just get off the beaten path a little bit. I grew up in Illinois. My dad drove pickup trucks the entire time I was growing up, and none of them had four-wheel drive. Didn't need it. It would still do all the things you need a truck to do. It would still tow the heavy loads, still no ground clearance, to clear a trail, to get to a fishing spot. You don't really need four-wheel drive every day. But this vehicle, it's got the skid plates, it's got the off-road tires, you got modern traction control now. So this vehicle is pretty capable, no matter if you're driving four wheels or just the two. So the advantage of the two-wheel drive is you get a little bit better price. Frontier starts under $29,000. This one's equipped $44,270. Well, next week for another fun car. Till then, storm forward.